I beat the hardest challenge in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door using the riskiest build I possibly could, and things got really intense. The build is called Danger Mario and sees the titular paper plumber gaining an insane amount of attack power in exchange for only 5 health points, and I used this build to beat the Pit of 100 Trials, a 100 floor gauntlet of non-stop enemy battles intended for only the strongest of players. So before we get into the challenge, let's lay out some ground rules. 1. I'm not allowed to stop playing this game until all 100 floors are beaten. 2. Only items obtained within the pit are allowed to be used. 3. Special moves can only be used once every 10 floors. And finally 4. Once I've ended the pit, I am not allowed to change which badges I have equipped, and right off the bat, this last one proved to be a bit of a problem. The first 10 floors set the stage for what was to come in this challenge. I established very quickly that a regular jump attack would deal 20 damage to an enemy with no defense, which meant that a lot of the game's enemies would be able to be taken out in one move. But when trying to figure out how much damage I'd deal with my hammer,
What do you mean I can't select that? Why can't I use my hammer?
I realized that I had the Jumpman badge equipped, which increases jump attack power at the expense of making the hammer completely inaccessible. Whether this would pose a greater issue later on remained to be seen, but for the meantime, it simply meant leaning on my partner or items to deal with spiked enemies. Other than that, the first 10 floors went nice and smoothly, and many of them drew my attention to what will no doubt be my greatest tool throughout this challenge: Multibounce. This is an attack that allows Mario to jump on every single enemy on screen, provided I don't fail the action commands. So in cases where there are no spiked enemies, this meant clearing out an entire floor with just one attack. Another badge I had equipped was the Flower Saver badge, which decreases the FP that each attack would cost to perform. So Multibounce went from costing 2 FP to only costing 1 FP, which was an absolute godsend for some of the sections that had multiple floors in a row of non-spiked foe. With that, the first 10 floors were wrapped up, I was able to acquire a Jam and Jelly and a Fire Flower, and it was time to head on to the second batch of challenges. This set of floors went pretty well. There were a lot of pokies in the mix this time around, so my good friend Fernando the Baby Yoshi and his gulp attack came in pretty handy. This is the first time I've ever played the Pit of 100 Trials, so I had no idea what to expect from it, and pretty early on, I realized we were going to have to make an addendum to the rules. Every few floors, this puny shows up and offers to move Mario down either 2 levels or 5 in exchange for some coins.
No, that's cheating.
I decided that accepting his offer and skipping floors was not allowed.
I don't want to cheat, sir. No, thank you.
I managed to get my hands on a Thunderbolt, and before I knew it, this batch of floors was complete, and it was time to move on. The mover appeared 2 floors in a row, which if nothing else granted me free passage twice.
You can't tempt me with cheating, fool.
Fernando's gulp move eats up 4 FP every single time it gets used. So at the beginning of this batch of floors, I took the opportunity to switch out my partner to someone who would be more cost effective. I'm thinking probably Bobbery. This seemed a logical strategy at the time, but I found out reasonably quickly that there were some major downsides to this choice.
Wait, whoa. That didn't take him out? Shit! Okay, I got lucky. Thank God.
That's something I haven't mentioned yet. On top of the badges that underpin the core of this build, the low HP and the increased attack power, I also had a few badges equipped that would help me avoid taking damage in the first place. Specifically, I had the Pretty Lucky badge, which causes enemies to occasionally miss their attacks, and the Close Call badge, which has the same effect, but specifically when Mario is at or below 5 HP, which here effectively means always, because our HP is capped at 5. I'll leave all of the badges I had equipped in the description and pinned comment, so if you're curious about the specifics of my build, you can check those out. I had my first encounter with mistimed action commands.
Shit! Oh no!
And encountered another issue with swapping Fernando out for Bobbery.
Can Bobbery? He can't. Oh no.
So to solve this issue, I used my first special move to take out this Lagartoo.
Oh, what? Oh well. And it does exactly enough damage. Perfect.
Most of the remaining flaws here were marvelous multi-bouncers, one of which giving me a mini Mr. Mini. The only flaw that posed any significant threat was 26.
Just one attack from Bobbery, and then a multi-bounce should sort this out quite nicely, shouldn't it? Oh no, I forgot. Oh shit. I don't know who's going to do more damage. I'm going to make an educated guess and say that it's the bomb. He's the bigger threat. Okay. Shit, yeah, of course, because they're going to go for the one at the front, aren't they? That makes things ever so slightly easier, and maybe slightly unfair.
This was something that I completely failed to consider prior to this flaw. The crux of this challenge is Mario's drastically reduced HP, so having the partner front running and taking the brunt of enemy attacks completely mitigates the actual challenge. So another addendum was made to the rules to stipulate that Mario must be front-running at all times, which definitely made things more interesting moving into the next batch of flaws. Before that though, I just want to quickly let you know that a full cut of the gameplay for this video will be available exclusively on my Patreon. I've been uploading a lot more content over there recently, so if that interests you, check it out via the link in the top line of the description.
Come down here, you fuck. You fuzzy buzzy fuck. Oh, it really is a fuzzy buzzy fuck. Okay.
This batch of flaws had a merciful mouthful of marvelous multi-bouncers. The only enemy I found here that posed any sort of issue was Hypercleft. Being a spiked enemy, Mario naturally couldn't do anything about it, but thankfully an explosion from Bobbery flips them over, opening up an opportunity for Mario to attack with a jump. These guys are fine to take on individually, but when there's multiple of them, best I can hope to do with my current strategy is taking out one at a time.
So, what are my options here? My options here are to defend? I guess I'll just let Mario defend.
This, as it would turn out, is a very common side effect of requiring Mario to be front-running at all times. In the inevitable event that there are no enemies that he can attack, the best course of action I had was to defend, which at the very least would help mitigate at least some of the damage I'd end up taking from the enemies that remained alive after whichever attack I chose for my partner.
Oh shit, that didn't even kill one. Oh dear. That's not good. Okay, well he just increases attack power, so that's fine. We can deal with that. Wait, shit, why did I do that? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, I didn't think that through well at all. Okay. Ah, I didn't even charge that all the way up. Wonderful. Oh, but that's fine though, because he's flipped on his head, so now he's not going to be able to move. And he's on fire. I got so fucking lucky there, man. That was seconds away from disaster.
The rest of this batch of flaws was sweet, sweet multi-bouncers, and I only messed up the action commands once.
Oh, shit. Bobbery's not going to cover that either, is he? Nope. Okay. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could be devastatingly bad. Okay, never mind. It was only one damage. That's fine. I can deal with that.
Other than that, it was time to move on. This batch of flaws introduced a few new enemy types, two of which, Lava Bubbles and Spiked Parapuzzies, Mario could not do anything about. The bulky Bob-Ombs could thankfully be taken out with a jump, and weren't really an issue.
I can multi-bounce and deal with all of these all in one go. Fuck! I messed up! I messed up the action commands! Son of a bitch! Oh, I don't think any of the items that I've gotten here are multi-attackers either. Okay, fine. I'll kill one of these guys, and then we'll just have to take... Oh, it didn't even kill him! Bobbery, you are useless!
Oh, no. Okay. 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 Fine. 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 This was the first batch of flaws that really had me feeling the need to use some items. I took a fair whack of damage early on, so I decided to use my mushroom. And during a fight with 3 enemies that Mario couldn't touch, I devised a plan that would require me to refuel my FP with the jam and jelly I bought on floor 10.
What I'm thinking is, get Mario to defend, and then get Bobbery to use a Bob-omb Blast, and then refuel FP. Okay. Oh, shit. Ooh, okay, that's fine. So what the fuck do I do with you then? Okay, you know what? I think it's time to switch partners. I'm gonna go with Koops, and then Koops can use Shell Toss. That did 1 damage. What the fuck? I guess now's the time to use the jam and jelly, and then that potentially gives Koops a little bit of wiggle room. Power Shell, the only real benefit of that is hitting multiple enemies, but there's not multiple enemies to hit. I guess I just have to be real patient with this fight. And I guess try and get those super blocks in. Ah, like that. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh. That guy was a little bastard.
That was by far the most tedious battle of this batch of floors. I had a somewhat intimidating encounter with 2 lava bubbles and a poison pokey, and a similar one with 4 poison pokies, but 2 turns of power shell from Koops did the job nicely on both occasions. And with that, I had made it halfway through the dungeon. There had certainly been some tense moments, but for the most part, things had been going surprisingly well up until this point. Hopefully a sign of things to come as I moved on to the next batch of floors. This set of fights had a lot of marvelous multi-bouncers, though in all fairness, a lot of them appeared on the surface to be a lot more complicated because of the front-running enemy. But upon further inspection, well...
Oh no! You are going to be a nightmare. Never mind, you are not going to be a nightmare. Oh well, there was almost tension.
That is one thing I'm extremely grateful for, to be honest. The fact that the Jumpman badge doesn't stop you from getting a first strike with a hammer, as this allows me to take out a spiked front-running enemy with Mario. In a lot of cases, they end up being the only spiked enemy too, which is why there were so many marvelous multi-bouncers here. I managed to grab an ice storm and things went pretty smoothly other than one encounter featuring a moon cleft.
Oh no. Fuck! Oh no! Oh no 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 no. Okay. Okay. Koops is fucking useless here. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Do I swap Koops out for Bobbery? I could always use an Earth Tremor. Ah! I can check the tattle. Yeah, its defense is fire. Oh, okay. Fire attacks don't work. Then over with an explosion. So that was more or less just telling me straight up, use Bobbery. So I'm not going to take that advice line down. We're going to use Bobbery and blow this motherfucker up. Boom! Now, he can be dealt with very easily.
This was honestly a pretty intense sequence because the very next fight hit me with a chain chomp.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if Bobbery's explosions are going to do anything to the chain chomp. I guess I'm just going to have to risk it, right? Just hope that an explosion does something to the chain chomp. Because surely it would, right? I have no actual reason to believe that it wouldn't. Okay, well, it did something, just not enough. So, fuck. Ice Storm. Go. Fuck! God damn it! Oh, shit. Please be enough. Please be enough. Oh, thank God!
Chain Chomps honestly ended up posing a huge threat for this next few floors, to the extent that I needed to use my special move for this set of fights.
Oh, of course it's another fucking Chain Chomp. I only have to gain 3 HP, so Sweet Treat seems the more logical choice.
Thankfully, I reached the end of this batch before encountering yet another Chain Chomp, and I walked away with some useful knowledge about how to defeat them.
Can Mario jump on Chain Chomps? We're about to find out. Oh, he can! He can! Okay, that's great news. After these past few floors, I am so fucking grateful for the easy multi-bouncers. Jesus Christ.
Marvelous multi-bouncers were thankfully pretty common in the early stages of this badge, but these 10 floors still had some tricks up their sleeves, such as piranha plants.
Does the power jump allow me to stomp on spikies? No, it does not. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm going to swap. Is Fernando going to be able to spit the front runner at the other? That might be a good play. Whew. Okay. It's okay, because I can just fuck this guy up and then use Gulp again. Oh, we're running dangerously low on FP, though. Shit the bed.
This was the first time where I really had some difficulties with this challenge. There were a few floors in a row that really did not go as well as they could have.
What? What? What the fuck? Oh no. I have to stampede. Okay. What? What? What do you mean? Fucking fuck! No, God damn it! Maybe Gulp will work. Balls. Fuck it, it's safer to just jump on one, ground pound on the other. What the fuck. Ah, man. That was the most infuriating bullshit I've ever fucking had to deal with. Oh, thank God. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Huge news. I've got 98 star points. So, either this battle or next, I'm guaranteed to level up. Which means I'm gonna reset my FP for free, and I can increase my FP. Holy shit. Oh, yes! Okay. Holy shit, it's all coming together. The timing of that could not have been better. God damn. Oh my God, I've never been so grateful to see one of these chests. Holy shit.
One marvelous multi-bouncer had me feeling good about this next batch of floors, but that hope was dashed pretty quickly by floor 72.
Oh fuck! Oh no. Oh no. It's not gonna kill the first guy, but it's gonna get a sizable chunk of his HP drained, surely. Ah, fuck! It didn't kill any of them. Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! Fuck! I'm gonna use Sweet Treat, and I'm just gonna hope for the fucking best, to be honest. Okay, that was actually best case scenario, because that got everything back up to max. That's great news. Just hope for the fucking best, man. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do a Thunderbolt, and just hope that does something. It does, okay. You know what? Shell Shield. Shell Shield is gonna have to be the way. I forgot that this was a thing. Nope, that was bad. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I'm good with that. Ah, fuck, that only did 3. Please. Yes, okay. Just survive this turn, and then it's over. He didn't attack, so it's over. That's fine. Oh my God. Okay, defend. Shell Toss. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ above. 73 didn't treat me much better either, with its Phantom Embers. Go! Feared that may have been the case. Okay, I couldn't... Oh! I'm so glad it was only one. Holy shit, I'd have died. Okay, I don't feel great about it, but I know that it's gonna work.
The worst part about this set of floors, though? Dark Koopa Trolls. These sons of bitches have 25 HP, spiked heads, and 2 defense. Mario can't do a damn thing against them, and even if he could, their HP is too high to be taken out by one hit of the hammer. And even Koops and Bobbery struggle against them. They're a nightmare.
I don't know if I can survive 3 turns of this guy, especially if he's gonna do that bullshit. So I can use this Fire Flower and still at least get some damage going on him. So then I'll use Shell Shield again. I genuinely wonder if Bobbery might be the play here. Okay, that is higher attack. That's good news. Okay, Bobbery can take him out next turn. I just have to survive. Yes! Oh, thank God. That's not a good sign. No! I've got no choice. I have to defend. Please, for the love of God, be enough. Please. Not even close. No, it's over. There's no way it isn't over. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck. Vivian may genuinely be the best option here. Please work. Fuck. Nope, it's over. Fuck! No!
And that was that. On floor 77, I hit my first game over. To say I was upset by this would be an understatement, but I changed up my strategy and I tried again.
I fucked this already. How have I fucked this already? Okay, we're gonna try a Vivian just to avoid this fucker's attack. Get Mario to defend. What the whoa. What the fuck? I beg your very fucking pardon? That's still gonna do nothing. Fucking shit!
I couldn't believe this was happening. I had no solid offense against the Dark Koopa Trolls, and they were the main enemy I was encountering on this floor. At this point, this challenge started to feel like a lost cause.
Whoa, hold on. You're different. I can jump on Chain Chomps, no? Oh, thank fuck! Yes! Okay. We're just gonna try and try and try and try. Okay, it did fuck all. Does that remove him from battle? It removes him from battle! Yes! And then Mario can jump on the Chain Chomp. Yes!
Floor 78 went relatively well, and the front-running swoop made me think the same would be true of Floor 79. But this set of fights had one more trick up their sleeves.
So who the fuck is the best play here? Vivian doesn't have enough FP to use her fucking fire attack. God damn it! That does 2 damage! I just have to defend and fucking pray. Lucky? Nope. Fucking fuck!
Things were looking bleak, to be honest, but the gods of Rawk granted me some much-needed grace.
Oh my god, yes! Yes! Okay, we've been reset. That feels like cheating. I'll be honest, it feels like cheating, but I can't control if the game gives me a lovely, juicy multi-bouncer. I can't help that. There's fuck all I can do about that, and now I level up, bitch!
The good favor kept on rolling as I headed to get my reward on floor 80. That's right, the merchant was back, and I had a pocket full of coins with his name on it.
Definitely getting a Thunder Rage. Absolutely. Gonna get a Jam and Jelly too? 900 coins! I beg your motherfucking pardon! Oh, man. These last 20 floors are going to be a fucking challenge.
Indeed they were. Floor 81 was manageable despite the enemies being obscured for 2 turns, but floor 82 introduced Dark Bristles to the lineup, who proved to be pretty problematic.
No. I can't even hammer him? Kinda want to try a Thunder Rage. I'm not gonna lie, let's just see what this does. Let's try a bomb. Okay, fine, good.
I used a mushroom and ended up leaning pretty heavily on Bobbery for the next few floors.
Of course not.
I honestly don't know why I let Bobbery stick around as long as I did.
What the fuck? That did nothing. I'm gonna turn to Koops, actually. I'm gonna try a Power Shell. I don't have the most faith that it's gonna hit because they're shrouded in... Well, I hit one. That's a non-issue. Ooh, fuck, that's an issue, though. Mushroom time, please. Beautiful execution.
Koops and a Thunder Rage made quick work of the next fight, and that allowed me to level up. But having my health and FP reset did not help me against the next floor's Dark Bristle.
What? What the fuck, man? So Bobbery can't even get close enough to fucking do anything to him. I don't know, is Vivian's Fire Fist gonna let her get close enough? No, it's not. Son of a bitch. What the fucking fuck am I supposed to do about you? I'll just die then. Yeah, I'll just die. That's fine. That works out well. Fuck! Can Koops? Can Koops? Oh, we can. Koops can. Okay, that is good to know. Never mind, I'm fucking dead. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Fuck you. I just have to hope to fuck they have 12 or less HP. Oh, they do! Yes! Yes!
Koops ended up being the saving grace of these last few floors, and honestly, I had no idea what to expect as I headed into the final 10 floors. This was it, the final phase of this challenge, and it began with a marvelous multi-bouncer, followed by another marvelous multi-bouncer, which was then followed by another marvelous multi-bouncer, with a hazy daisy that gave me 61 star points, allowing me to level up again.
What the hell? Why did that give so many star points?
That was then followed by another marvelous multi-bouncer with 2 hazy daisies that gave me 100 star points. Whoa! What the fuck? This was followed by another marvelous multi-bouncer, 3 more marvelous multi-bouncers, and finally, this was followed by another marvelous multi-bouncer. In all fairness, I did mess up the action commands on that last one and had to fight this elite wizard's clones for 4 turns, but I flew through floors 91 to 99 with no issues whatsoever. Surely I was missing something, right? These past few floors were far too easy for the end of this challenge, right? Yeah, I fucking thought so. Oh shit! Okay. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The final fight of this challenge. It's time to take on Bonetail. This was the first opportunity I had to use Power Bounce, a move that lets Mario jump on the same enemy as many times as I can nail the action commands, which equates to roughly 4 times per turn. Koops was my partner of choice for this battle, and I'm so glad he was, because his Shell Shield ability was the only way I was going to be able to survive Bonetail's attacks. Whew. Okay. Using this move basically meant that Mario was the only one who'd be able to attack in this battle, which made the fact that I kept messing up the action commands very frustrating. Fuck. The battle followed the same rhythm of Power Bounce, Shell Shield, and Pray for a fair few turns. And then... Yes! Yeah! I did it! Woo! And with that, the Danger Mario Pit of 100 Trials challenge was complete. This was honestly so much fun, and I really think it's a testament to the power of the old Paper Mario format. The customizability that badges grant opens up so many fun gameplay opportunities that couldn't and aren't there without them. We don't know what the future of Paper Mario holds, but when the next game inevitably releases on Switch 2, I hope that I'm able to be back here doing another Danger Mario challenge in that game. While we wait to see if that happens, you should check out my last video analysing the last decade of Mario RPG games. If you enjoyed this challenge, there's a decent chance you'll agree with much of what I have to say there.